So Apple just released a new update for their tvOS on the Apple TV. And with this comes this new TV app and also single sign-on. And with single sign-on, you can log into all your network apps just by entering your password and username just once. So to do that, you go over to Settings, and you go down to Accounts right here, and then down to TV Provider, and then you can sign in right there. And right now it's limited to just these few TV providers. So if you don't have one of these, you have to still sign in the old-fashioned way, doing it on every single app. But if you're one of the lucky few that have one of these, then you can go ahead and log on that way. So with the new TV app, essentially what that is it is able to take all the TV shows and movies from across all the different apps and put it into one app, so you don't have to continually be going back to this home screen and into a different app. And it just helps you to be able to find all your shows faster. And so now they've changed the mapping of this home button here. So when you press it, it goes directly to the TV app. And if you want to get to your home screen, then you either need to hit that twice to go back to your home screen, or just hit the menu button as the back button. So going into the TV app, at first you have all these different shows that sit across the top, and these are under the category Up Next. And these shows you manually add to your Up Next, and they're shows that you're currently watching, and hopefully when a new TV episode comes out, they'll move that show all the way to the front of the Up Next, so you can get the most recent and updated shows. I haven't had this long enough. I've only had it for about the past 2 hours, so I haven't had a chance to see if that's actually going to happen. Now, you also have different categories down here. They just offer some things of what they think you want to watch. Some TV spotlights, movie spotlights. You have some categories. You can jump into the TV show category here if you're looking for a new TV show. And they just have different categories: comedy, rom-com, reality. Just what you kind of expect when you scroll through Netflix and see all their type of categories. And then there's also a kids section here, and you can just, it's good for having little kids and finding appropriate content for them. And then there's just a few more categories as you keep scrolling down. So one thing that is missing in this is Netflix does not have any of their content displaying on here, so you won't find in a TV spotlight shows like Stranger Things or any of their other originals. However, if you go to, let's go to Blacklist. I know that's on Netflix. So if you go to any show, you can hit this open in button, and then it'll give you a list of all the different places you can watch that show. And you'll notice that Netflix is one of those places that you can watch it. So you can go from this app into Netflix, but you have to manually search for that show and add it to your Up Next in order to be able to do that. You won't find any of the Netflix shows intermixed with all the other network shows. So let me show you a couple. So if we go to Superstore, then you can go over, you can go over to Open In, and you can see the different places that it's available at. Or if you go to Suits, you can go to Open In, and you can see it's on USA Network and iTunes. So one thing I noticed is PlayStation Vue is also not included in this. Hopefully they change that in the future, because currently I'm watching Season 6 of Suits with PlayStation Vue On Demand. So to add a show, it's quite simple. All you have to do, just find a random show. We'll just go Vampire Diaries. And all you do is hit this Up Next, And now it will be on your app next year. And if you want to get rid of the show, all you have to do is hit remove there. So they also have the library here. And the library is just the TV shows and movies that you've purchased on iTunes. And now this does not accumulate all the stuff that your family members have purchased if you have a family membership with Apple Music. You still have to go back and use this TV shows and movies apps if you want to watch stuff that your family members have bought. Otherwise, the new TV app basically replaces those two apps. They also have this store where you can just go and find any type of app that you want to watch TV. And these are all the apps that work with this new TV app and that are fully integrated with it. So you notice Netflix isn't in this list right here. And then lastly, you can just go over to search. And so if you want to watch a show that's on Netflix, then you would have to like come here and search for it and then add it to your app next, or just directly go to it from there. So if you're watching Netflix, it might still be easier just to go directly to the Netflix app if you know what you want to watch. So that's the new TV app on the Apple TV. Thanks for watching.